feel it. Forever in your energy and you know you got to spread. Only for your mind, only for your spirit. Only for your mind, only for your spirit. Only for your mind, only for your spirit.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, Carib Gem, right here on Wild Radio, and you have tuned into Indie News Live. And I know you guys haven't heard my voice on the radio for a little while. Well, I am back, and I'm back tonight with an author, and she goes by the name of Miss Tonya Phillips, and we're going to be talking to her in a little bit. But I want to give you some background about Miss Tonya Phillips and Opal Book Publishing. So let's go ahead and start off with Opal Book Publishing. And Opal Book Publishing, basically they are a publishing company catering to indie authors, underground authors. They started out in the DMV, and now they have moved down south, but they are still catering to people all over the United States. So basically they strive to help and give a new and inspiring authors a chance to be heard, literally, through their writings. So they are a provider of limited services of all works, which includes that of editing, publishing, advertising, and marketing. And for more information on Opal Book Publishing, please visit www.obpublishing.com. So I just want to give you a little bit of information, background information on OB Publishing. Now let's get into Miss Tonya Phillips. I'm going to give you some background information on her and her newly released book, In the Eyes of a Thug. So, novelist Tonya Phillips dips her hands into urban street with debuting her newest release, In the Eyes of a Thug. This book depicts the life of drugs, crime, and prostitution in various locations of the inner cities across different states. This novel is based around a young man and woman who make wrong decisions before discovering what it could cost them in the end. So we're going to be right back with Miss Tonya Phillips. I wanted to give you guys some background information first before we got into the interview. So all I need you guys to do is keep it locked right here to Wild Radio, and we'll be right back with more Tonya Phillips, In the Eyes of a Thug.
Life versus love. Yeah, let's go.
What could I do for her when I'm constantly choosing her? I've been through the blues with her, so for you I'm not losing her. I tell her, you may like me, but she loves me. You may like me, but she loves me. You may like me, but she loves me. She loves me.
Hold on for a second, let me talk to love right quick.
Let me talk to love. Okay, let's go. Can't get a little from my baby girl. I go insane for lowest lane for her. I save the world. I know you claim to know my pain, but that right there's my pearl. In the ocean stain with Novocaine, I'ma still be feeling her. She got it all. She don't play stop and pause. She the bomb, all the tall. She the one, sorry y'all. I got my money, I be saving for that ring. Everybody know my baby name. When we wanna think about the baby name, it's all good, baby train. Ain't gonna be no more pressing games. Ain't gonna be no more stress and pain. Cause I just wanna be a George and Jane. Can't stop this crazy thing, cause we in it for the whole thing. Like hot sauce on chicken wing, I put that on everything. If I ain't got it, she got it. You gotta understand. We gotta keep it platonic. I know you want a man, but we got history, essentially a bond for life. Swear to God, I think I met my wife.
That's love.
What could I do for her? When I'm constantly choosing her. I've been through the blues with her, so for you I'm not losing her. I tell her, you may like me, but she loves me. You may like me, but she loves me. You may like me, but she loves me. She loves
I'll
me.
switch it up on her. Let me talk to life right quick. Calm the music down.
Yeah, truthfully, I don't don't think we ever seen the issue. The other day you said you love me. You ain't mean it, did you? You not in love, you just love the thought of me being with you. Don't lie, don't cry, you don't need a tissue. I don't mean to diss you, but if I lean to kiss you, I couldn't help but think how many people this weekend did too. I know the truth, yeah, see, because I seen him with you. Just so you like me, that guy, and you seeing him too. We ain't official, it's a lie to say exclusive. Don't mean that we ain't friends, boo, but baby, I ain't stupid. I tried to deal with you, but tired of excuses, and that's why I can't be that guy to be tied up in your uses. I sigh every time you come by. Why does I'm in these musics that you use me for amusement, and I'm through with the abuse. See, I'm about to put you up in Cupid. You did this, I feel useless. I'm about to lose it. Your confusion, I'm through it. What could I do for her? When I'm constantly choosing her, I've been through the blues for her. So for you, I'm not losing her. I tell her, you may like me, but she loves me. You may like me, but she loves me. You may like me, but she loves me. She loves me.
For your mind, indie for your spirit. It's Wild Radio, so you know you're gonna hear it. Whether you like to spit it or you just wanna feel it. Forever indie, baby, and you know we got the spirit. Indie for your mind, indie for your spirit. Indie for your mind, indie for your spirit. Indie for your mind, indie for your spirit. Indie media for the indie spirit on Wild Radio.
Hey, welcome back. You've tuned into Indie News Live right here on Wow Radio. This is your girl, Carib Jim, and we are live today to sit down and to talk to novelist, author, Tonya Phillips, who is under Opal Book Publishing, and we're going to talk to her today about her current book, In the Eyes of a Thug. Miss Tonya Phillips, are you there?
Yes, how you doing?
I'm doing good, and yourself?
Yeah, I'm doing great.
Good. I'm glad that you could be on the line today and talk to us about your newly released book. But before we get into the book, could you actually just tell our listeners about yourself, where you were born and raised, and kind of how you got into writing?
Well, I was born in Washington, D.C., and I grew up part of the Berry Farms dwellings in Southeast D.C., and I kept pushing from that point. And I've been writing since 2008, okay. And I'm here now.
Yes, you have arrived. We see you. Now, what actually got you into writing? How did it come? Is it something that you were passionate about from a young age, something you just kind of picked up in adulthood? Tell us a little bit about how you got into writing.
Well, I got into writing after experiencing a hard life during my teen years and my adult years. I started writing my autobiography, and that's what inspired me to continue writing.
Awesome. Now let's get into the book. Again, it's called In the Eyes of a Thug. Now, without giving us too much, because I know it's a little weird when I ask the authors about their books, because you can give too much information. I don't want to give it away. So just give us a brief summary. And we're going to get into a few more details, but give us a brief summary about what the book is about.
Well, the book is basically about the streets, the crime, prostitution, those type of things, which I was around some of those things. So it kind of inspired me to write, and it's basically about what's going on today.
Okay.
How much crime that we are experiencing at this time of the in time of our lives.
Right.
So that's what inspired me to really write the book.
And where
nationwide.
Where exactly does the story take place in your book?
Well, the stories are in different states, actually.
Okay.
I actually started the first chapter in Southeast D.C., which is Barry Farms Dwellings, which I have grew up there.
Mm-hmm.
And it took off from there. I wrote about New York, New Jersey, Atlanta, Georgia, New Orleans, L.A., Chicago. It just go on and on.
So basically, are the characters
Are
the characters in the book are they moving around? Is that why the scenes and places in the book are so widespread in the United States?
Yes.
Okay. Now I just mentioned the characters, so of course I have to ask you. Tell us who the main characters are, in this book, and kind of the backstory on them.
Well, I'm going to start with the first chapter. The first character is a guy named Fonzie that was on the streets selling drugs, and he came out of it because he realized that wasn't the life for him. And I can go, Ohio was another character, Vernon. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's very intriguing. The book is very interesting. I really took my time to write this book.
Okay, and I know that you said this is based on some of the. It starts off basically in Southeast, some place, and this is a place that you have experience with growing up. Now, are these characters specifically based on real life, or are they an exaggeration of people in real life, or are they just totally made up?
Well, they're exaggerated. I made these characters up, and I just put it into a story. Okay, cool. With the experiences that you've had before being the fuel to the characters. Okay, exactly.
Awesome.
And I also wrote the book because I do have 3 grown adult children that disappointed me, so that what kind of inspired me to also write this book as well.
Could you elaborate a little bit on that?
Well, I have a 29-year-old, a 25-year-old, and a 22-year-old, and they all disappointed me.
In what ways?
That kind of phase of education, phase of discipline. It just goes on and on. They were not, great children growing up. They were want to live the street life.
Oh, okay, and hence the name. Well, let me not say hence the name of the book, but is what exactly? For lack of a better word, what? Well, you just told us what inspired you for the book. Some of the things. What was the motivation behind the name? As far as your thought process behind coming up with the name of the book.
The insight of the self-being of a person, and that's what made me come up with in the eyes of a thug, meaning that they have this mentality that's not I can say some, that's